up, guys? Chrispy Podcasts here, and I'm back with another amazing video. Now, this is the second episode for my new podcast, Chrispy Podcasts, and I'm here with my co-host,
Evan. I'm back again.
All right, now we got some good reception on the last video with the shorts and stuff like that, so if y'all don't mind, I would like to keep this going. So, today for our first topic is going to be Kanye West. Now, he's coming out with a new album. People are saying some bad stuff, people are saying some good stuff. How do you think Kanye West is doing after the whole fiasco with, you know, the Jewish people?
I think he's really like in his mode, like he's just in a cave, like just really finding himself. I feel like with the new album, he's really like gonna come back and express himself. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, I feel like he definitely needs to be able to express himself in a much more controlled way. Like after his whole situation with Donda, and rest in peace to her, by the way, but after that whole situation, it just seemed like he spiraled out of control in the worst way possible. And, money can make you do some crazy things. It can make you feel some crazy ways. So there's multiple reasons as to why he kind of felt justified with what he was saying. And, we're not going to say that it was wrong or right, but I'm proud that he's, being able to, find a different way to express himself.
Yeah, and I feel like he really talks through his music. That's him. Like, that's what he dials in. And when he's doing music, that's what he loves doing. So I feel like if he can really like express himself with that new album, he might be back fully. You know what I'm saying? He might be changed.
Yeah, he definitely needs to. But the thing about it though is, what he's saying is true, and I'm gonna speak about it because it's like, it's not no hidden fact that these corporations and these businesses are run by elite people that don't really care about our skin tone in our culture. And so therefore they're going to promote, push, and propagate propaganda that's going to destroy our communities. And when Kanye West, one of our most biggest influential artists of that era, comes and speaks out about it, it's kind of messed up how they treated him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's expected, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really speak against the people that are like running the business, you know what I'm saying? It's expected, but it's just messed up how they did that, bro.
I feel like he could have gone about it in a lot better fashion. It would have like went all around better if he went about it more professionally. It was really kind of thrown together, and it just wasn't good all around. It was a bad look. He could have done better with that.
Yeah, it was definitely a bad look because of the fact that you're speaking about people that have money, right? And one thing about when you're going to war with people with money, they can do certain things that are sinister. So you're talking about people that have connections with, or may have connections with hitmen. You talking about people that may have connections with anything that can cause mass destruction, basically what I'm trying to say. So you're putting your kid's life in jeopardy, you're putting your wife's life in jeopardy, your friend's life in jeopardy by talking about these people and exposing certain truths. Some secrets are best to be left secrets, bro. That's kind of how I feel about it. But enough about Kanye West before they start coming to get me. Let's talk about Playboi Carti. Now, we already done seen, and I already done talked about Playboi Carti's evolution and how he's turned from this super swaggy rapper into this demonic vampire. I don't know how, when, where. Yeah, I don't know how, when, where this happened. But what's your thoughts on it, bro?
Carti's really changing the whole music scene. Like, at first, everybody's like, what's up with Carti making these weird pictures, posing all weird, wearing these weird clothes. And now really the whole industry doing it. I saw a picture yesterday. Lil Durk was wearing Ricks and dressing all black. So he's really like, people were hating at first. People are really copying this swag now. People are, cause like it's popular. The mysteriousness is popular. So, and they think like that's a new wave. So people are really hopping on that trend.
And the thing about what you just said is that it can be applied to anything that's just coming out. Like for example, when hip hop was first getting started, and we were on the 90s hip-hop with Biggie Smalls and, or not even Biggie Smalls. I don't know if he came before or after what I'm about to say. But it was much more chilled until people like NWA and Wu-Tang and Old Dirty Bad, all these people that are coming in and bringing a much more aggressive, much more explicit, much more vulgar style to hip-hop. And when it first came out, nobody was rocking with it. Nobody was like, "What? Like, why are they out here doing this?" But it grew on people, and now that's literally the only way you can expect a rapper to come out now, is saying some crazy stuff. That's really the only way to blow up now. You got to get on the track, either scream, say something offensive, or have a crazy background.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You got to be different, but not too different where it scares people away. Like, some people try to be too different, and like they don't get a following because like you're too different. Like, people don't really like that. You got to get something that people are kind of used to, but you got to experiment with it. Like, not too regular, but not too different. You got to find like a nice middle ground.
That's definitely a fact. That's definitely a fact. And when it comes to blowing up, and you wanna be different, but why do we have to be different in such a way that was just negative? Like, why can't we be different but positive? Why we gotta be different but Satan worshipers? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like why? Why do we have to be different but we're vampires? Since when did black people want to be vampires?
Cardi did it, man. Cardi's
you know what I'm saying?
creating a whole new wave. Like, he got it. He's changing the world, man.
Changing the world in a bad way. He's changing the world in a bad way. I'm a Cardi fan, but I gotta be able to say what's wrong when it's wrong.
So what do you think about people at first hating a whole lot of red?
Man,
people were hating at first.
I was one of the people that was hating a whole lot of red with a bird. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I literally posted on Instagram when it first came out, the day of Christmas, after I listened to the entire album. I'm like, yo, we waited all this time for this? Like, we waited all this time for him to drop another album, and this is what he comes out with? But the more I'm listening to these songs, and the more I'm like, I told my girlfriend like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the gym. For real,
they were
bro.
cooking with those beats, I'm not gonna lie.
And I kind of feel like he was the one that pioneered that, like, such an angelic sound when it comes to hip hop. Like, I don't want to say he pioneered it, but he changed it. Like, 'cause we already had cloud rap. We already had like a etheric sound to hip hop that was kind of underground. And Playboi Carti is a very mainstream rapper, whether you want to admit it or not. But the way that he took this sound and he turned it into such a almost like a standard when it comes to that type of hip hop. Like, I don't know, it's something to look at, something to be thankful for.
I feel like the word underground, people are using it too much. Like, Playboi Carti is not underground. I don't know why people keep on saying that.
Yeah.
He's been not underground. People are just like, I don't know, man. They misinterpreting that word.
If you ask me, underground really only comes to like how you perceive hip hop. Yeah. So like, if you perceive hip hop as just 90s, then you're gonna think that everything that's happening right now is underground. Yeah. Whereas if you're stuck on what's going on right now, then what's going on right now is mainstream to you. Everything that's popping out, this dude, I don't know his name. It's like if you type in like Zilla, literally just type in Zilla and like the rest of his name's gonna pop up. And
Zilla Kami or something like that?
Zilla Kami, Zilla Kami. And he looks crazy. And the music that he makes is crazy. And to us, that's underground. But to all of his fans, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that alternative punk hip-hop, rock hip-hop, alternative rock, whatever you want to call it, to that genre, that's mainstream.
And can we stop gatekeeping artists to the decline? Like, people gatekeep too much. Like, how do you want to see your favorite artist succeed if you're going to gatekeep?
Exactly.
People gatekeep way too much.
And that's
out of hand.
And that's exactly why I got this app on my phone, where you try to gatekeep it if you want to. I'm gonna just put it up, and I'm gonna hit. It's gonna listen in, and it's gonna tell me what song it is. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. But anyway, enough of Playboi Carti, bro. Let's talk about Cardi B and Offset. Now, these two were a power couple when they were a power couple. Then Cardi B got cheated on. Then they got back together. Then now they separated again. What's your thoughts on their relationship, bro?
Like, I feel like with celebrity relationships, people are too deep in sometimes. Like, you don't even know what's happening. They could be like taking like a little vacation away from each other. They could be like, you don't know. It just happened like a week ago. You don't know. They haven't spoke about it. You don't know what's going on yet. So we gotta really see it through. And like, people are really too deep in sometimes. So it can really just be nothing, just like exaggeration.
And that's one thing about celebrity relationships, and that's why once I get like really big with my craft and stuff like that, I really don't want to be in like a mainstream relationship where like I'm putting my business out all the time, because it's like literally you can do anything and it's all over the Shade Room, all over Rap TV.
The Shade Room is the downfall of the black community. I said it.
There you go. Yes, it is. Bro, it's all over every single social media site for everybody to see, everybody in your business. People that don't even need to be in your business. They don't even know the first thing about you and how you feel about the situation, but they got so much to say about how you treated, somebody else. You don't even know, like they probably could have been abusing me, and you over there taking their side. No, you're not. No, I refuse.
How do you feel about those people? You know when like somebody unfollows somebody on like Instagram and it's instantly on the Shade Room? Like, how do y'all know that?
Every single time I see that.
Are y'all stalking their following page? Like, how do y'all know that?
Must be, bro. Y'all must be literally sitting there on Instagram just watching. It's like, follow. Hey, follow. Hey. Like, there's no way y'all are literally doing. Like, y'all need to get a life. Y'all have to. Like, the people that are behind these little news sites that are posting, oh, Cardi B and Offset just unfollowed each other. Oh, Takeoff and what is it? Takeoff and Quavo just unfollowed each other. Oh, is this the end of the Migos, bro? Maybe I did it on accident. Maybe it was
an accident.
Maybe I was just scrolling through my following list and I just accidentally, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all take these celebrities' lives, celebrity drama, celebrity anything too seriously. What y'all need to be taken seriously is the government.
Yep. Pay your taxes, man.
What y'all need to be taken seriously is taxes. What y'all need to be taken seriously is your children if you're an adult.
Yeah.
What you need to be taken seriously is your marriage if you're an adult. You should not be worried about, or maybe it's good for entertainment, but don't make it your life. Don't make it where you're literally that guy behind the screen.
You know who takes that to the extreme? Taylor Swift fans. They need to stop.
They do need to stop.
They need to stop.
They've been like the most
bad.
Strongest fan base I've ever seen, though. Like, you can't say nothing to
I'm
it.
sorry,
Like,
I don't want to offend any Swifties. Don't come for me, please.
You really can't say nothing to Taylor Swift fans, Beyonce fans. Who else? Playboy Cardi fans, unfortunately. Kanye fans, I'm one of them. You can't say nothing to like a super mega fan, bro. I feel like, and really any artist that changed a generation. Like Taylor Swift, her music, believe it or not, changed white people generation, bro. It's changed the whole generation, bro. So, I mean, you gotta really give Taylor Swift her due diligence.
She is her, but like, come on, guys.
Y'all gotta chill.
Y'all gotta chill.
Y'all gotta be focused on self, because that's how y'all get drawn into, what we call that, depression? Yeah, y'all gotta chill. But now we gotta talk about Young Thug's case.
Free Young Thug, man.
Now, this is one of the more popular rapper cases that's going on right now. It's been going on for a good minute. Every time we turn around, we're seeing that it's been delayed. You're seeing that they're still trying to find a jury. They get into some incidents. Somebody's trying to sell somebody some perks in court. Somebody got stabbed. Somebody's snitching. Gun is out. What's your thoughts on the case, man?
Personally, free Young Thug, man. Like the whole everything going on with the Ricos. They get everybody with Ricos. Ricos really like they could just really get you on anything. If they really feel like you did anything, they could just say Rico and have you in there for however long they feel like. You know what I'm saying? So I think they really don't have any good evidence on him besides like a couple of text messages, but like the songs, they can't use this. They're trying to use the songs, but they can't use it on their songs. Like he could be capping. So I don't know. It's really just a whole messy situation.
Honestly, bro, Rico's is going to be the iceberg that sunk the Titanic for gangster rap, bro.
Yeah.
Like they can literally just listen to some lyrics, and if they think that corresponds with a situation that you might be involved in, you're cooked. You're cooked, bro. You're in the cell, you're getting held without bond, and you're gonna get treated badly because you gotta think about it. People that are in jail, they're waiting for some nice little rapper to come up in there so that they can say that they took out the rapper. You really gotta think about that type of stuff. So they probably up in there getting PC'd up. Now, when you get PC'd up as a gangster rapper, what does that do? That destroys your credibility. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you come out of jail, you getting called a snitch, you getting called a rat. Now you're gonna go do drugs, and then guess what happens when you do drugs? you on probation. Now you're back in jail, and it's like a gangster rap recycling bin. You know what I'm saying? You see how that goes? It's and that very system right there has been the same system that has been plaguing the black community as a whole.
I believe the shade room.
It's big,
evil, the shade room.
but it's bigger than the shade room. When you talk about this system, you got to talk about the crack era. And I just did my research on this. They funneled in crack, right, to fund an illegal war, right? And whilst doing this, you're giving it to black minorities who already don't have anything. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna take this quick little easy way to get some money, right? Now, you're gonna take this little quick easy way to get some money, you're gonna write a bill that says that if you have this little specimen of cocaine, specimen of crack, guess what? It's 5 to 40 years, minimum, maximum. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. You going to jail. You're going to jail. Even if you got it, even if we didn't even catch you selling it, if I catch you with it in your pocket, if I catch you around it and you're a felon, over with.
Cooked.
And that system right there, you're giving it to us, and because we have it, and you know what we're gonna do with it, and then on top of that, they used it to degrade us with stop and frisk. They use it to degrade us with the war against drugs when they literally would just come in the community and just tear our houses up and tear our whole. And they've been doing this for the longest. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we haven't been able to catch on and been able to switch it up in the slightest way is the saddest part about it.
Very unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like these drugs, it could really be prevented. Like, if we really wanted to get the drugs off the street, it's not easy at all. But if we get a lot of minds on it and we really put some of our tax money that like they're using for dumb stuff, like we could really solve this problem. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
Exactly, bro. I was literally just looking at some article talking about how they're about to send a whole bunch of billions to Ukraine, or some millions to Ukraine to help them fund the war, but I still gotta pay a car note. I still gotta pay student loans. I still got a mortgage. But y'all sending millions and billions to other countries that don't even care about us. But you got us in here, in your country, living in poverty, living in the worst conditions possible, coming to you for help, and you send us away because of our credit. It's crazy.
People like Mr. Beast, he planted 100 wells in Africa, 1,000 blind people, and people were still hating on him. You know,
bro,
it's outrageous. He didn't have to do that. People like, oh, you should have gave more money. He could have done more. He literally went out of his way, put his own money that he could have used on a Ferrari, whatever he wanted, and help people. And people were still complaining. We need more people like Mr. Beast.
Bro, I'd hate to give all my props to Mr. Beast, but he seemed like the only one out here really doing it for real. Like, he really seemed like the only one out here getting the only one out here that we see. Because you got to think about it. There's probably a million Mr. Beasts that just ain't on YouTube. Probably a million Mr. Beasts that, you know, is probably just your everyday man that just goes to the supermarket that you pass by every day, but he going to the supermarket not to go get groceries, but to buy canned goods to go donate them. You know what I mean? So there's probably a million Mr. Beasts, but this Mr. Beast that we see, you got to give him props.
He's really putting out that image, though.
Yeah, you got to give him props. Anything else you like to add, bro?
Nah, that's it, bro.
All right, well, if you guys like this video, I think it was a pretty cool video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to it on the post notifications. Share this video with all of your friends. And until next time, guys, peace out.
See y'all later.
All right, that's what's up. All right, bet.